and let the sun shine in. Here we go. I can't see the screen from here. I know there's a bunch of liquid in the drops in the windshield. Okay. We're going to Granny's house here. Oh, gotta close that first. Good. It's freaking cool. Let me get the... Alright, controls, climates. Where's the heat seat? Okay. Heated seats, good. Heated steering wheel. Climate. Rear. Front. Oh, look at that. Here we go. And it is snowy again. Oh, don't need that anymore. We got about, let me see here. Looks about like 3 or 4 inches again last night. Oh, you see the critters have been out. And there's Larry. See? Yesterday it looked really good when I left home. There we go. Alright, let's just keep puttering along here. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of snow on the road here. I know enough that down here you don't want to get my peppermints going first, folks. This is quite a grade on this hill. It must be close to 30 degrees or something. I don't know. I'd have to measure it. Okay. God damn. Uh-oh. Alright, here we are. Come on. There. Get the peppermints open. At last. Okay, I'm off to get my toes all fixed up by my good friend. She's been a real sweetheart about doing the old toes here. The way things look, I could probably cancel the toe surgery to get rid of those ingrowing toenails, because apparently they just grow back over time. Wow. Oh, let me see, I can turn up the heat a bit here. There we go. Alright. And that. Alright, we're good. And out here, you really need a 4-wheel drive unless you're the kind of person who likes to phone in sick a lot. Or, I can't come to work because there's an inch of snow on the ground. The plow ain't been by. We know the excuses that people have. It's everywhere. Worse now than ever. Alright. My mustache is coming along pretty good. You'll have to wait to see that. I've been trying to grow it like my son-in-law. He's got quite the stash. He could almost comb it over the top of his head. But they had a picture of him when I was looking at some pictures yesterday, and his face was big, like on the screen. It was almost a full photo, like a portrait of his face. Anyway, I zoomed in on it, and I noticed that about 3/4 of an inch on each side of the center line, it was short. And I've been trying to grow mine long, and it turned into be a real pain. So now we have made a tunnel to get the fork through without it knocking stuff off the fork and into my beard and down my coveralls. You know, it's just... So it'll look proper when I go out to town. We're out of town here. Or into town. There, you see, the more people going to work, you can see that the road's getting more packed down all the time. The first guy out in the morning, he takes the biggest risk, because he's got to make tracks, and everybody else follows. Now, one thing I did notice about these dirt roads is, or these country roads, is there's usually 3 tracks. Everybody shares the middle one, and then there's one for each lane. And then every once in a while you'll see where somebody pulled over, like right here on the left, so somebody else could drive by, which is a courtesy that a lot of the country folk will do. You'll see that in a few spots here. There's one right there. No, I won't count that one. But as soon as I get on the pavement, I can step on the brake a bit there and I'll slide that lump that's on the hood off. So I got a big day today over at Granny's place. I've got to let my friend in. I've got to let these guys in there changing the water heater. And we'll have to crank up the heat while we're there. I'll have to figure that out, but that shouldn't be too bad. And I get the password for the Wi-Fi, so whenever I go over there, I'm hooked up to the internet. And he plowed himself out. What about here? He's cleaned up his driveway. That's pretty good. And from here, to a ways down, about a mile down to Chipsville, there isn't anybody living. This is all K.C. Irving's land, or Irving Forestry Products, or whatever. Wee-hee! Boy, bumpy, eh? And we got half a tank of gas. Temperature's -2, so I guess I can turn the heat down a bit. There. Now we're going to use this camera. I don't know. Oh, it's still going. And we're going to see how long it lasts before it decides it's going to shut itself off. Now there could be a couple things going on. The thing might get hot, and then maybe has an over or a high temperature shutdown on it. I really don't know. I don't think so. And the world is getting scarier by the day. Oh, I gotta do that. Nope, won't go off. Put this back on auto, and oh, I can do the rear view mirror, or the rear view window. Look at this stuff. There we go. underwear. He's choking the chicken here. Come on. Okay. Oh, see, the plow comes on the chip seal, turns around when the dirt starts, and then maybe he'll come back later. Maybe not. But you can see this guy's been here and he's plowed it. And they may have even put some salt down. They say they don't use salt, but I don't think the dirt that they put down is melting the snow. It doesn't turn your car white. We'll have to get the old car washed soon. Once the roads start to clear up a little bit. But living on the end of the gravel road, you never know if your car's going to come through dusty or muddy. Now those guys that make these nano products, like wax or whatever they call it, I'd like to see it if it actually works. They should give me a free sample to try on this Jeep, and I'll videotape it for them in different weather to see how well it actually does work. Their TV commercials look pretty good, as do most commercials, right? Oh my God. So, it is maybe the 7th today. I'm not really sure. So we're almost halfway through February. Another week, we'll be halfway. So spring's coming. And we've got a short reprieve on the temperature, and it's supposed to go down to minus 20 tonight. Oh, we gotta watch out here. Somebody's doing something here. Don't know him at all. Alright, gotta watch out for the big whoop-de-doo here. Here it is. And we're just sliding on this. On the ice. Let's hope the main road's better. 10:30, I'm gonna be late. Alright. Whoa. There. You'll be glad I stopped. There we go. Geez, this is not much better, is it? Now, to some people, this looks like a lot of snow. It's not. A lot of snow, I would say, is past my knees. and I've seen it past my hips. Alright, we slow down here. School zone. All kinds of deer tracks here. This is one of their crossings. Oh, the rink's busy. I think it's Friday, I'm not really sure. Okay. Whee! Oh! Better watch out for that. Slamming into somebody. No. -2. It's not bad. This place got a zebra on their statue thing on their front lawn. Wonder where the hell you got that. I don't think there's a lot of zebras in Canada. I imagine there's a few though. Well, lots of deer tracks here. Excuse me. Now I got these snow and ice tires on, but they're pretty flat. They almost look like a summer tire, but I guess the rubber compounds that they use is softer than summer tires. Supposed to grip on this stuff pretty good, but if I was to step on the brakes, we're going to go for an uncontrolled ride, and I know that for sure. Now back in the day when I was a young fella, I had mostly pickup trucks. I had a couple of fast cars, but mostly I just drove pickup trucks. And you would put the big knobbiest tires you could get for it, and you could go darn near anywhere. Oh, that looks like a cop car. Not. Oh, there's a guy plowing. There's a lot of guys that supplement their income here by plowing. Not sure what they do in the summer, but there's got to be something else. And these plows, there's another one there. They don't work all the time, of course. Okay, we'll get close to the store. Maybe. Pretty soon. Yeah, I think it's Friday. Oh, watch out, honey. Everybody. Smoking a coffee. Another plow. And there's the store. I can't see these electric vehicles working as plows, you know, like these pickup truck plows. Especially that Elon Musk thing. That's the ugliest looking pickup truck I've ever seen in my life. Oh, good, we get to follow this guy. Might be able to get there on time. This guy's going up with another plow. He's just getting it cleaned up. But you'd probably count 25 plows between here and where I'm going. The pickup version. Okay. How we doing? Oh. Good. Good. Oh, I got in there. He's freaking under me. And there we go. Mr. Slush. Gotta back off him, or we won't be able to see much. The Winter Wonderland. Go. Now we're at the head pond. We got a freaking caravan up here. Oh, some guys out there, a bunch of guys ice fishing in their little tents. Yeah, I remember doing that. There are a couple of ways of doing it. You can do it in a tent. We had when I was a kid, we used to use my friend's, he had a Great Dane, and we used his doghouse. We put it on a couple of 2x4s, made it like a sleigh so we could pull it. The thing weighed a ton. And we got it out onto the ice, and then we put a hole in the center of it. And my grandfather gave me a really nice knife. Well, that went down the hole. Never to be seen again. Some kind of an archaeological find someday. It was quite a nice knife, actually. Anyway, there's that. And you got, of course, you got the tent. And those are kind of iffy because you got to set it up quick, especially if it's windy, and get it fastened down. I don't remember how to fasten them down anymore. I think you just bury the skirt along the bottom there. But if the wind catches it and you're in there, it's going to take off pretty good. Holy, come on boys, let's go. And then there's the old true and try the method. You bring a bucket, flip it upside down, put it up by your hole, just sit on it, freezing your butt off all day long. And I had one of these hunting things you could get. I think it was styrofoam inside, this little cushion, but it fit real good around the top of the bucket, and you could sit on that, and that takes some of the chill off the bottom there for you. And one of the best ways is you'd have a couple of sleeping bags. You lay the sleeping bag down on the ice, you lay down, and you throw the other one over top of your head. Your nose is only a couple of inches away from the hole in the hole in the ice, but you can see down there. It's like TV when you put another sleeping bag over the top of your head. So what we would do, we would save up these a bunch of eggshells. You drop them down the hole, and we weren't fishing in much more than 5 feet of water, maybe a little more, a little less. So you could see the eggshells down there. And every time a fish went over it, you could spot it really quite easily because they're pretty camouflaged against the bottom from above, right? And then when you catch one, man, you got to get up fast. Try not to slip your hand into the hole. Get the darn thing up and throw it onto the ice. Get your hook, go lay back down, try to get another one. Meanwhile, though that one's flopping away, I've seen eagles come down and grab the fish and take off with it. Now that was back in the day before people had smartphones. I think my mobile phone, it came with like a car battery so you could use it. It was expensive. So it didn't last, that didn't last very long. I haven't had a mobile phone since we moved back to Canada in 2016. So that's getting close, but that's 9 years now. And I don't miss it. I know pretty well where most of the Wi-Fi places are. And yesterday in Dairy Queen, I probably won't go back there because they had no free Wi-Fi. They shut it down. There is a, what do you call it? Kind of a hostel. It's a place for homeless to go. And they come down to warm up in the Dairy Queen, so you have to get the coat off of them to get into the bathroom and that kind of stuff. And my wife was in the hospital here. Had to take her mom to emergency. Everybody's going to the same place, to the dam. Yep. There's another fairly steep hill. Yeah. shovel. My snowblower works real good now. Now I just got to get my shoulder strong enough so that I can wrestle that damn thing. And there's no, it'd be pretty hard for a little feller or a woman to run that bugger. There's a good wife out there shoveling snow. And here we go. Everybody probably going left. Boy. Oh. Guess not. Come on now, let's go. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Oh, there's quite a bit of crud on the window now. Give ourselves a bit of space here. Yeah, it's pretty bright out today, boys and girls. There's a lot of deer here too, in this area along here. You really got to watch early morning and just before sundown because they cross the road to get to the, down there to drink. There's places open on the ice, especially around the dam here. Whoa, just about passed out there. Holy jeez. Well, that was scary. Especially I didn't want to go into the friggin' pond here. Oh, man. And what's going on here? Good. Granny lives up the river there. Way up the head pond. There we go. Oh, God. Let's fix these things. This is my last pair of loose-legged friggin' shorts here. Oh. Oh, there's a little bobcatty thing there. Digging the boys out. As we wait for the light to change. Alright. Still going. There we are. Time is 11. 10 to 11. Up to 15 more minutes. And this is taking forever. This is year 3. But at least we're on the side that they've taken 3 years to fix. The other side, another 3 years. Okay, we're rolling again. It's a couple hours later, like 2.5-ish. Anyway, the hot water heater is in. My toes are done. And it's time to go home to be with Bobbles. Okay, here we go. Let's not go over the bank, Bob. Alright, it's a long way down to the river there. If I go over the edge here, there's no way I'm going to go. Oh, here, I can see. That's enough. There we go. There we are. Yeah, we're going to get this cleaned up as best as we can for now. And I'm freezing. We went in there and the temperature was 18. I warmed it up to 21.5. Then just turned it down back to 18. Which is something I should be doing. I'd have to ask one of you experts on how long would I have to keep the temperature on low before I was kind of saving money. Now, let's assume there we are, that the outside temperature is -40. And normally, in our house, we keep the temperature sitting around 20.5 Celsius. If I turn it down to 18 when we leave for a few hours, and turn it back up when I get home, excuse me, does that mean, or am I saving any kind of money here? Like on electricity? Or, because I'm not using the geothermal to heat the house for that amount of time, say 5 or 6 hours, when I come home and I turn it back on and put it back to 20.5, will that be just a big blast of energy? And I burn more to get it back up to the temperature that I normally have? I don't know. I know there's guys that can figure that out. Alright, here we go. I guess from here over, back there a bit, this used to be all my wife's great-grandfather or grandfather's farm. But now it's all homes for the rich and famous. Another one sold. $1 million is you want, you got the money. That place is falling apart. Road is really cleared up compared to what it was. Back over the dam. There's a nice log home down here somewhere. Right on the water. Maybe we passed it already. I really wanted to build the log home. We were so close. And then we found Sheepy Hollow where I did. And that's all she wrote. That was good enough. Okay, let's go off, peel off the French Village and the Mac de Quack Dam. And I don't have to slow down for this, especially when it's real icy out. She's tight. Right where the road on the right here comes on, that's scary because you're kind of pointing straight ahead as per looking backwards down the road. It's really hard for me to crank my neck around there. I almost got creamed. I pulled out one time. Yeah, the car just about hit me. There's a good shot of the dam. That's holding back a lot of water. That dam lets loose, there's going to be a lot of water going down the river there. Oh yes, where's the stop sign? Oh, here it is. You don't want to be barrel-assing through that. And it looks like we have to wait a long time because the last car just went through the other way. Fredericton, Toyota. The first three letters of that Toyota pretty well explains what that is. A toy. Man, they do a lot of work on this dam to keep it alive. Now they're proposing to build a second one and have two of them here. I don't know the hell how they're going to do that. The concrete that they're using up here is not the stuff that they should have used. I guess back then they didn't know any better. It continually keeps expanding is the problem. There. Hey, Tootsies feel good again. Chronic and growing toenails. But my friend took an advanced foot care course, and she's really helped a lot. I forgot the baby aerogel, or I don't know where it is. Gotta find it. Put that on the edge of both of my big toes. It kind of numbs it up. Then when she's digging in there, it's only half as bad. Alright, let's just... There we go. The rear wiper does a very good job. What's going on here? And there's nobody coming. You think that they would get some smart friggin' lights here. Because in the morning, everybody's got to come towards me. And at night, everybody's got to go this way we're going now to get home. And if the lights, if there's not as many cars coming one direction or another, or there's nobody on the friggin' bridge, they should be able to switch the lights around. Where are you going there, right? That lane's closed too. Yeah. There we go. There you go. There you go. There we are. The district of Magnaquac is up here. And that's a provincial sign, that blue one, saying that across the head pond here to the left is Magnaquac Park. There's a golf course there as well. And they had some important golf event last summer or fall there. But they've got swimming, there's boating, and there's a marina up here. Camping, tenting, the whole ball of wax. We have some cousins that come up from the United States that like to go and camp there when they come up to visit. Yeah, they should come up again because now I can bring firewood and they don't have to buy it. And they're not allowed to carry wood across the border, so that we don't get bugs that are going to kill our forests. Okay, here we go. We are at the Rocky Road. On the bottom. And now, which direction are we going in? We're heading north. Imagine that. And I'm going to turn it on the off-road. I guess I should have turned the heated steering wheel and the seat on, but right now we're 258 feet. I don't know how often it updates, but we should get another reading pretty quick. Nope. Nope. Nothing. That's the view. big cloud over there. You can see perhaps the shadow of it. East and the west. Okay, what do we got that way? Oh, we just got a tractor. Right there, right, yeah. There we go. Now it's squeaking. The deer have been around here. Gotta watch out for them. Cut. Uh-oh. Is that our ambulance, or maybe they're lugging someone out? There's a lot of drifting on this road up at the top here, as you can see. Oh, United Church. How about that? Didn't know that. This is apple country up here. I don't know. I guess that when the settlers first came here, apples were the thing they planted. Careful. I don't want to dump the freaking peppermints out. There we go. We got the top. Whee! And those drifts, when they build up, it'll stop you cold in your tracks or just throw you right into the ditch. When I was in the Middle East, there was sand that drifted onto the road like that. And that was different. That would pull you right off the road quick. No matter where you drive, actually, you should pay attention to what's there. Isn't that pretty out there? Dorn Ridge is over there somewhere. Somewhere. Well, yep. It's going to be maple syrup time pretty quick too. And that big tree you see in our front yard, that's a sugar maple. That's got to be about 3-4 feet thick. Oh, what happened here? Wow. And I wonder if when we get off of this thing, if it's melted to the other road or not yet. Potholes are coming. And they'll just keep getting bigger. Then they'll put some gravel in it a couple of times. And finally they might get around to fixing it. But this has all been repaved last year, I think. It's already fallen apart. Oh, that's another thing I seen there. I gotta get the kindling, restock the inside pile in the house. And I probably have to do some shoveling as soon as I get home. Yeah, this is all melted here now. That's good. What? That's a good driver there. She made sure that I was turning before she pulled out in front of me. I've seen guys with their signal lights on and they change their mind and they pull right out in front of you. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to get them. All right. And here we go. Now there's another way home if you go left. But you need some kind of a bush machine to get home. Uh-oh, I'm going to be coughing here in a minute. A lot of churches. New Brunswick. There, I hope that helps. Yeah, gotta keep the window back clean, Bob. You can't see it up at me. Excuse me. -1. God. God. My sinus will get me again. There's a big job. God almighty. The lower Stone Ridge Road. And the upper Stone Ridge Road was where that bridge was before the store. Oh, jeez. And there's the place with the zebra. Probably can't see it, but we gotta go this way. Oh no. There goes those damn nuts. I gotta pull over here before a disaster strikes me. Okay, save the day. Yeah, just when it happens to me, it happens all at once. Nose starts. It drained in the back of my throat. Drop the peppermints. Can't see somebody behind me, and then all of a sudden I see him, and he's right on my butt. There, that's better. So, Dorn Ridge Road, we're really close right now. Just up here to the left. Sheepy. Maple syrup. Dorn Ridge. There we are. Now, blinky, blinky. Oh, better watch out for that speed bump around the corner here. right here. And I didn't write the guy, tell him to get the freaking signs out here. Put the bottle there, put the peppermints there. Tissue in here. What else I got in there? Yeah, it's a good thing I picked those peppermints up when I did, because the mouth of the bag was open and it was, the back of the bag was higher than the front, or the top. I'm not really into eating dirty candy. Not a kid anymore. Yeah. It's pretty well melted. Big motor of some kind. Welder, maybe? And here we go. 193 feet, whatever it took the reading. And we gotta go up 600 more feet. That's quite a ways. And it being the end of the road makes it even better. Now, I think the temperature tomorrow is going to be like -15 in the daytime. So if I got to do some shoveling or something, I better do it now. Not that I really want to. Problem is you can see the snow blowing across the road every once in a while. Well, right where we got to shovel out, it'll be filled back in right away. Kind of makes you disillusioned. Oh, look at that big tractor, John Deere. That's what I would like. 4-wheel drive. So I can use it over the hill to grab the odd tree for the firewood once in a while. Here we go. Bump. The last bad bump will be going up the hill to the house. Last hill. And normally you don't go ripping up there anyway, because it's all got washboard. You can't keep teeth in. And there we are. Did the plow come or not? What do you think? This is where he turns around right here. Looks like it may have sand in it. And look, you can see the, yeah, he plowed it. We've had it snow so bad, the plow couldn't get down here. They had to get one of those great big front end loaders, and he had to dig it one bucket at a time to get down to the end of the road. It took 5 days. And we had no power for that time either. And it's a good thing that I invested in that generator after Hurricane Arthur. Nothing worse to me than you wake up and you can't have a shower. Can't brush your teeth. Can't flush the toilet. Can't start your coffee. Can't get that going. Well, one winter, the motherboard on our geothermal went out. And it was a good 3 weeks before they finally put one in there. That was another kerfuffle. But knock on wood, it's been good since. That's $800. And then here's the other big bump right here. Looks like the plow went through here pretty quick. And this is Oscar's Hill. Right. Well, don't look good up ahead. It looks like snow coming. There he is up there with the snowblower. $655 feet. So call that 700. No, 650. So we still got another 150 feet to go up. Up and away. Another bump. 722. Another 50 maybe. In a bit. And down we go again. Ooh, that's slippery. You can't see around the corner very good here. Don't know if somebody on the snowmobile or those ATVs is coming around there at 90 miles an hour. And here we are, the last hill. I'm watching for that whoop-de-doo. It's just up here. Oh, there's still there. Bit of wind up here. Oh, we got mail. Can I get it without getting out? Maybe. Am I going to get stuck? Ooh, doesn't look good, Bob. Yeah, gotta get out. Might as well back up. So I don't have to walk so far. There. There, 793 feet. And I'm getting snowed in again. Windy. There, I made it. That one's for me. That one's for me. Huh. Strange, I got two. Okay. Don't usually get much. Okay, what's open here? Window. Okay, now we can go. Yeah, I don't have a seatbelt on. See where all that snow is in the front of the house? That's where it drifts in. And it blows around the corner of the garage right here. Alright. We'll see what happens when I have to back up, how deep it is. Of course, I can't see at the back window now. It's deep. It's not that bad. About 5 inches. Enough to know that I don't want to shovel right now. So, there we are. Thanks a lot for coming. Say hi to the snowman and the snow. Probably have to come out. -2 up here. Okay, so take care. See you soon. Bye-bye now.